at CBG, and this is the big surprise that I mentioned in the last video.
I know you had a surprise.
Well, if you watched my last video, you would have known about the big surprise. But anyway, so we are in the airport right now, and we are on our way to
an airplane.
Yes, we are on our way to an airplane. We're going to get on the airplane, and then we're going to fly
To another airport.
to another airport, and then we get to stay there for an hour, and then we get to get on another plane, and then we get to go to
Another airport.
more specifically Anaheim, California, and we are going to Disneyland. And we are very, very excited, especially Andy here. He is like a little kid when it comes to Disney stuff, so so we are excited. We're just waiting to be boarded onto the plane.
A little tiny plane.
You can see it from over there. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting to board, and maybe we'll get some video of us taking off, but we'll just have to see. So with that, we're just gonna sit here and wait, and our adventure is just beginning.
By the way, did you hear those really ignorant football fans in that baggage claim?
No, I did not.
They said that Aaron Rodgers murdered a couple people. Confusing Aaron Rodgers with Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, he did not. Aaron Hernandez, yes. Aaron Rodgers, no.
By the way, what you think of our Uber driver? He was a little bit crazy at times, wasn't he?
Yeah, and did you happen to notice that he ran a couple stop signs in the parking lot where he picked us up at?
No, I did not notice that, but
yes,
I definitely did notice at one point we were approaching a
there's a stop sign.
highway in LA, and basically LA, and he went from the left lane to like 4 lanes over to get off in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, and I did not really like his taste in music either.
Oh well, I still tipped him.
I know. I mean, at least he got us here. That's all that matters.
One point I saw a cop with like sitting there, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna our Uber driver will be pulled over. And that's Grand Californian over there.
Looks grand. No pun intended.
And we're not going in today because we've been traveling. I only have 2 day tickets, but we walked over to the entrance of Disneyland. Right when we walked up, the train goes by because, you know, why not? They planned it that way.
Disneyland.
But what I liked about Disneyland as opposed to Disney World is that Disneyland, now the parks are close to each other. I mean, yes, you can see Tower of Terror from Epcot at the right angle off in the distance, but here at Disneyland, Disneyland's over here. And then you just turn around. California Adventure's right there.
Woo!
But we're not going to either of them today.
Nope.
That's tomorrow.
That's
the day after. We have checked into her hotel, and now we are off to our room. Once we get there to see how it is and to see if the view I paid for was worth it or not. We are staying at Paradise Pier, which is one of the 3 official Disneyland hotels, and by official I mean they're on property and We get to go into the parks early on select days. Well, and now for our review.
Da, 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 da.
It's right over there is California Adventure. What if you see? I'll try and zoom in. That's Cars Land with Radiator Springs Racer, a ride that I'm rather looking forward to riding.
So cool.
Off in the distance, there's their former Tower of Terror, but now Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. That's a really expensive hotel right there. In theory, I mean, even more expensive than the one we're staying at. And this one's not cheap, let me tell you. But off in the distance, there's the Incredicoaster coaster, the only upside-down roller coaster at Disneyland, so the only one I know Katie will not ride at all. But man, California Adventure looks packed.
Well, they got their Lunar New Year thing going on, so that's probably why it's pretty packed.
And if you look off this way, you can see Space Mountain over there at Disneyland. There's the Matterhorn. And you can... I don't know if that's Big Thunder I see. Oh yeah, there's Big Thunder. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera. Right over there. And you might be able to see a tad bit of Galaxy's Edge, which is our Star Wars area. And that's where... And we are back at downtown Disney now, and now that you spent some time in the hotel, I got a shower and not ibuprofen because I had a splitting headache earlier today, so I was not very talkative, and we were over here before. So we're checking downtown Disney out as the sun starts to set. It's getting dark out here, and we don't have a ticket for the park today, just we have 3 days, and 3 days is enough for my wallet. Because I'm cheap and it's already an expensive vacation. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be worth it, but it's still been an expensive vacation. And like up here, there's my brother would love this, as would I'm sure my nephew, who's 3, and my brother acts like he's 3 a lot of the times, in a good way, not a bad way. But they have a Lego store with like the Beauty and the Beast Lego figurines. Gigantic Beauty and the Beast Lego figurines, like I might come up to the waist of the Beast. And one thing that I know my nephew would absolutely love, because he's 3 and his 3 favorite movies are the first 3 Toy Story movies, he would love this giant Woody and Buzz made of Legos. And don't forget about RC. And my wife said that too.
Sleeping Beauty.
He's not a beauty, he's awake. But he's fighting a dragon on there. But so there's an Incredible Hulk inside there that made out of Lego. Katie wants to watch, Katie wants to check out the World of Disney.
Yep.
I keep on wanting to call it World of Color because that's a show we're going to be watching in a couple of days at California Adventure. Bunch of lights here to add to the scenery. Live music nightly. Okay, you see how the Jazz Kitchen thing here has live music nightly. It says. Now, I know you like your jazz. And I know I, for one, am really tempted for that, to try out those Black Tap Crazy Shakes over there at some point.
Well.
Hey, Katie. There's water for dog bulls. Or like dog water bulls.
Water
there.
for dogs?
Yeah, but in bulls. That place I think is like a virtual reality type thing you can do, but it's uber expensive.
I'm sure it is.
Like I think I saw it's like close to $100 to do it, and I'm like, I'm online.
Tim Tracker's talked about this place before.
Sprinkles?
Yeah, I think it's like a cupcake or bakery kind
Oh
of
yeah,
place.
you can tell it's a cupcake place because you see something in there. I mean, if you want to stop in there, we can stop in there. I mean, we got nothing planned for today. The only thing we have to be is if me being me and also to try and get a boarding pass for Rise of Resistance, I want to be in front of Disneyland by 7. And absolutely inside, both of us on our phones with the apps at 8 trying to get one.
Mountains moving until they can't.
One thing that's to our advantage is not everyone's super educated. Case in point, when we were going through security check for downtown Disney, there was a family behind us, and I heard them say the entire family was going to be riding the raft ride at California Adventure Grizzly River Peak this weekend. But it's closed down. It's under refurb, so I don't think you have to worry about competing with them for the boarding pass.
Nope.
And that over there is where we ate at for lunch today. Or dinner. I mean, it was like 2 o'clock. It was like 2:30 here, but since we're still on Cincinnati time, which is 3 hours behind us, or ahead of us here, it was basically like 5 or 5:30 for us, so it was dinner. But that also might be why it's like, what, 6 o'clock now?
It is 5:30.
And while I'm thinking about getting a milkshake, because, now it really is dinner time. Been in front of the entrance to Disneyland, not going in today, but going in tomorrow. In about 14 hours it opens up. So I know Katie alluded to earlier that I'm sort of excited, and as the train blows, it's whistled. But the way I sort of feel right now is when I was, Christmas mornings when I was a kid, we would always, of course, my brothers and I would get up on site to open up presents, and we'd always have to wait until my Aunt Judy, my mom's sister, who sadly passed away back in September, would come over and watch us open presents. So we'd always be sitting up on top of the steps to wait to go downstairs once we found out Judy got there. So right now it's sort of like it's Christmas morning, we're on the steps, we're just waiting for Judy to show up so we can go down and open up the presents. So that's that. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching day 1 of our vacation at Disneyland. And over the next few days, we'll be posting the rest of our trip, or videos from the rest of our trip. And feel free to like and subscribe the video, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you can get updated when we upload them more. And thanks for watching. Well, this fountain was having a little bit of a small show with lights, and I walked over here and it stopped, but here it goes again. And that's that. Better not be with how much I paid for that dessert party in a couple of days.